Hello everybody, this is your girl Lilium here, and welcome back to my channel. So I know I've been gone for a while and I wanted to apologize for that. I just had a bit of, a hiatus and I've been out traveling a lot. I've had new people come into my life, and as well as prioritizing spending time with them and taking better care of myself and kind of realizing where I want to go and the new projects that I have up and coming. I just wanted to, I guess I needed a little break, but the important thing is that I'm back and really happy to be back. A while ago, or the last time I made a Lush video, I basically told you guys that I wanted to share a very special experience with you that I had in the Lush Spa in the UK. And what happened there was that it was basically a birthday present to me, which was so amazing. The whole travel thing was only so I could get there. And then I spent a couple of days in London around Paddington, and I went to the Tower of London, I went to the London Eye, and I got to eat out a lot, try some different delicious vegan food places, including the pharmacy, or it's just called Pharmacy, I believe, and another place, or I think that was the only real vegan place we went to. But in general in London they are so vegan friendly, it's incredible. So that was no problem for me eating out in London. It was just it was pretty amazing, and I'll definitely go back there because I know it's no problem to eat out, and so that was really great. All of that talk aside, let's get to the experience at the Lush Spa. And I'm going to tell you about what I did before the treatment, how it was during the treatment, and how it was after the treatment as well. I don't really have a lot of pictures or anything. I only took a few videos with my phone and some pictures, but I'll try to describe it to you as vividly as I can remember it. It was an amazing experience from the get-go. Me and the person I went with, we basically got there and we went down these stairs, and this was at King's Road in London. We went downstairs, and there they had the Lush Spa, where there were a few rooms. You came down these stairs and into a room, and then you kind of turned around the corner and there was a long table and a big wall that was filled with all kinds of words like enlightenment, relaxation, peace, kindness, all sorts of different adjectives. And behind the table there were some shelves that were filled with pots with massage bars. There were also a little table where they had different it's like essential oils or something in little tubes, colored glass and stuff, and they were just sitting all around, and it had different words on it like detachment, like energy or energized, and so forth and so forth. First, I was consulted by the person who was going to give me my treatment. I chose the Synesthesia Treatment, which is here, and I got this little to take home with me from the Lush Spa. And it has all the different treatments inside here. You can see here are the little bottles I told you about. This says laugh, zest, and all kinds of things. And I actually by chance put it up on Synesthesia Treatment, and it says a bit about it here, but I can read some of it to you. An 80-minute journey deep within, using sensory massage, soaring soundscapes, and behavioral prescriptions to transform your state of mind. Indulge in seasons of massage and sensory delirium fueled by the way you want to feel. A unique language of music, fine essential oils, and full body massage engages your senses, sending you into a rapture of storybook imagery, all the light of human sense exposed in this composition of your own making. You've tumbled down the rabbit hole with Alice and stepped into a vortex of imagination where your body is a landscape made in the mind. And this treatment basically eases tension, reduces stress, and increases energy levels. It treats the whole body to deliver top-to-toe relaxation tailored to your own mood on the day. It intrigues and engages the senses to transform your state of mind. And it says here how much it was. A treatment cost £140, and there is 8 times for the treatment and plus 15-minute consultation. And the nakedness level of this treatment was 3, meaning I was almost fully undressed down to my underwear, and so I was practically naked. So if you don't like being exposed that much, you of course have a blanket over you. But if you don't like that much nakedness, I would not recommend synesthesia, because you do feel in the beginning you do feel very exposed and very, you're just laying in this room with this other person, and it's a very intimate experience, I'd say. Very intense in a very good and calming and relaxing way, but nonetheless it's still very intense. So the consultation, they basically had me fill out a little sheet of paper if I had any allergies, if I was vegan or not, and in regards to the products they're going to use, making sure there's no honey in there or other animal products, so that the massage bar is completely vegan. They also had questions about if you had any surgery or not, and so forth and so forth. After the consultation, I was asked to pick a word from the big wall, which word that just spoke to me. And I sat there and I looked at all the words, like self-esteem. There was a lot of different words, and I just had to take the one that spoke to me the most and the one that I wanted to enhance in my own mind and in my body during the treatment. And I finally wrote down the word confident or confidence, because I don't know, it just spoke to me on that day. And that's the beauty of the synesthesia treatment, is that you can have a very different experience each time you're there. So the word confidence, and then I got a massage bar with the word confidence on it, and I'll just show you. I got a little Lush tin here, and it says confidence. Normally they do not give these out, but since it was my birthday and everything, the Lush people were so nice to give this to me. Oh, and it smells amazing. It smells so strong of phenols. Yeah, fennel, aniseed. There's some lemon in there as well. Really uplifting, very refreshing. So as you can see here, it almost says confidence on it, but it's a bit blurred out because this is the exact, it's the same massage bar they used on me during the treatment. And I got a bubble bar as well with the word confidence. and it has the exact same smell. It smells like flowers, but it's mostly the fennel and the aniseed that's very prominent in the smell. So this one I got with me afterwards, and each time I smell it, I'm just immediately taken back to that room where it all happened, and it was such an amazing experience. And I'm just immediately drawn back into that, those moments and those experiences. So it's a lovely trigger for me to have when I need to calm down. I just smell it and I immediately feel, more grounded. I feel stronger. But that was the first step. And the second step was to basically choose one of those little glass bottles with different colors and different words or adjectives written on them. And I chose the one that said detachment. So my two keywords were confidence and detachment. And the detachment is such an amazing smell, very strong as well. And the way that they used it was pretty amazing. It was, they basically put it in like a little glass cone like that, like almost like a chemist cone. And they filled some stones in there or something, and they put in the little droplets of this essential oil or this perfume, and it immediately started bubbling like a witch's brew, and it just looked amazing. And it filled up the whole room, which was very dimly lit, and it had candles, and it was very, very dim and very comfortable lighting. It just filled the room with this amazing scent of like menthol and like clear air, and it was just an amazing smell, and I wish I could have that every day. It smells so good. But then my massage therapist, she asked me to get undressed and down to my underwear. And then she said I could ring the bell, I could go under the blankets on the little massage table, and I could ring a bell when I was ready. And so I did, and I rung the bell, and she came back in. So there's a lot of touching, I'd say, in the synesthesia. It's a massage, obviously, but it's not just on your shoulders and your hands. It's also on your legs, all the way up to, where your bottom begins. And it is a very intimate massage, and it can be daunting for some people. I don't mind personally, but that's just me. But I mean, if you are not comfortable with being touched a lot and, practically everywhere on your body except for your intimate parts, and your bottom, I'd say that's probably not a massage for you. But if you love that kind of stuff, I'd say synesthesia is amazing. You just have to kind of zone out and just go with the experience. In the room itself, it had music with like the English countryside. There were like birds singing, and the music was really amazing and emerging, and it was quite loud, not very subtle. It was very loud, or quite loud, because they said beforehand that it's on purpose. The music is a bit louder than you would expect, because they want you to, become one with the music and one with the room and your own mind and the smells and everything together, along with being touched and massaged. And so that was pretty amazing. And the idea was that it started out with being late afternoon in the music, and then it would move further and further into nighttime. Then it would be late night, then it would be night, then it would be early morning, and then morning again, and then moving on to the afternoon again. So it was like a 24-hour clock that you were taken on a journey with with time itself almost. It was a really crazy, amazing experience, and I would love to do it again. At one point, I almost felt like I was floating and that time ceased to exist. And the only thing that really kept me grounded was the touch of the therapist's hands on my shoulders and my face and my legs and everything. And the therapists, massage therapists are so gentle, really, really comfortable experience. And I would absolutely recommend synesthesia for people who don't mind a lot of, touching everywhere almost. And if you don't mind being almost fully nude under a blanket, but then again, there's a blanket, it's okay. And if you really want an experience that immerses you completely and you're like, you forget about the entire world and it's just you and your mind and the incredible smells of the massage bar and the oil you chose. You can hear the birds and the lighting is so dim and it's very dark in there, and it's just an amazing, amazing experience. After I was done with the massage, I was told to just take it easy, take a few breaths, and get up whenever I was ready and get dressed. And after I'd done that, there was outside there was like you had some tea afterwards that again was tailored to the word you chose, the confidence word. You could have chosen relax or peace or self-esteem or vibrant. You could have chosen a lot of different words, but the cool thing is it's all tailored with a specific oil, a specific massage bar, a specific tea afterwards. You have the treatment, and there's some fruit for you, there's some water, and you can just sit there, sip your tea, and get to your senses, and you're just, you're completely free. You feel so good afterwards. It's amazing. So that was my experience with synesthesia, and I definitely go to London again, of course also for something else, but definitely when I'm going to London again, I'm gonna try and save up for another LUSH treatment. Again, it might seem expensive, £140 for 80 minutes massage and 15-minute consultation, but when you think about it, I don't think it's expensive in the sense that you come in there, it feels very exclusive. It's not overrun by people. It's just you and the massage therapists and maybe a few LUSH staff members comes down, and there's nothing really. It's very quiet and peaceful. Plus you have the consultation, and they are really meticulous about the massage. They really take their time, and they have these hot and cold stones as well that they just use on your face and on your back, on your arms, and every movement they make, it seems, is so meticulous and kind and caring, and just, I can't describe the feeling. It was just an absolutely amazing experience that I would just highly recommend for everyone. And it's really, really incredible. And I was so blessed to have this given to me as a birthday gift. Otherwise, it would be a few years before I could afford something like that myself. But if you have any other questions for me about the synesthesia treatment, or, what products did they use, and how were the therapists, and, whatever questions you might have, you're welcome to leave down in the comments. And I will see you soon in my next video. Mwah. Take care.